gamers? This is NGG here with our second annual video of the Game of the Year Awards, according to me, obviously. So these are going to be all the games that I played this year and where I would rank them for my year in the in the awards. So if a game is not on that list, it's because I didn't beat it this year. And if a game is from previous years, it's because I beat it this year. I have been tackling my backlog. Alright guys, we're gonna come off swinging. We're gonna come off with some beat 'em ups for you guys, and we're gonna tell you our nominees. So the nominees for beat 'em up in the category are, a lot of them are gonna be from the Ninja Turtle Cowabunga collection. So we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time Arcade, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters for the Nintendo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the Hyperstone Heist for the Sega Genesis, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan for the Game Boy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Back from the Sewers for the Game Boy, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue for the Game Boy. And those are all the Ninja Turtle beat 'em ups that we played. We also have a few more nominees, which are River City Girls 0 and River City Girls 2. And so in third place we have the Cowabunga collection, but specifically the Radical Rescue for the Game Boy. Oh my god, did I really love that version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I found that it was difficult, but enough difficulty where I didn't feel like I was super hard to beat. I did feel like it took a while to progress. Obviously, I used the same save states because I can't do these old school games that were meant to be super hard without a save state. So we did save states, and it took us a few hours to beat that specific one. And I did quite enjoy having to rescue my fellow brothers and then Shredder and then April in order to get the game rolling. So I definitely appreciated that version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In second place we have River City Girls 0, which is also another old school beat 'em up, which was brought over recently. To be fair, I believe it might have even been this year, to the Switch, to some modern consoles. So this was marked something else, but because it had a lot of the River City Girls in it, and because River City Girls is doing well, they brought this over, named it differently, and put a different skin on it. And so that's that one. And our first place winner goes to River City Girls 2, which is an awesome beat 'em up. Guys, I've been getting into beat 'em ups lately, and I really enjoy River City Girls 2. I can't say enough good things about it. If you have a bunch of friends, this would be perfect to play because you can hear all the characters bounce off each other, how they're speaking around each other or to each other. I love the dialogue that's in the game, and also the actual beat 'em up. All of these, minus the Cowabunga collection, have reviews on my channel if you want to see more in-depth thoughts of what we thought for the beat 'em up category. The next category we have for you is going to be adventure. We want to take you on this adventure. We want to take you on this trip. So we have a few in this category for the nominees. So for the nominees for this year, we have Kirby Star Allies, Haven, Pikmin 3, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Yoshi's Crafted World, and Pikmin 4. And in third place we have Yoshi's Crafted World. This one I played as a multiplayer co-op, so I did have fun with the adventure, the exploration, the looking through the boards. I did find it a little repetitive in that we were going through the same boards multiple times to find different things, but it was super fun experience nonetheless. The animation is so cute. It definitely looks like a child created the world. Like I felt like I was playing a game a child had created the world of, like not the actual like mechanics of the game, but like the child crafted this world and we're just living in it and exploring in it. So I definitely enjoyed that one. The next one we have in second place, we have Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Now in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, I played this, reviewed this as well if you want to check it out. I definitely like the exploration in this one too. I definitely like that you can play this as a multiplayer as well. So I played this one with my sister, and this was her first beat Pikmin experience because she didn't know that, because she was worried about the time mechanics. Now in Pikmin 4 they're gone, but in this one you still had the timing mechanics, but it wasn't as aggressive, I think, as Pikmin 1 and 2. So I definitely quite enjoyed this game. Pikmin is one of my favorite series, guys, so definitely enjoyed Pikmin. And in first place, with no surprise to anybody, is Pikmin 4. I loved this game. Co-op was sorely missing though in this game, and I wish it would have been brought over like it was in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Pikmin 3 Deluxe, I believe, is the only one that has co-op. Enjoyed my time with it. I 100%ed this game. That's how much I enjoyed this game. I spent my time past what would have been normal gameplay just to beat all the ins and outs, just to do all the little matches here, the little matches there, get the all the way to the platinum little trophies in the boards. Super fun experience with this one, and this one is non-timed, so you're not timed in how long it takes you to beat a world or how fast you need to get out of the world. So more relaxing experience for those people who want to get into Pikmin. I would say if you never played a Pikmin before, I would always start with 1, but if you want a relaxed, chill experience with Pikmin, play Pikmin 4. And so that's the adventure I went on with my my adventure games this year. The next category of games I would like to talk to you guys about is open world. So I went on these enriching experience through these worlds, these big massive worlds. I usually never play open world, actually, to be fair. Like one of my very first experiences with any kind of open world genre that was truly open world for me was Breath of the Wild, and from then I'm like, oh yes, I definitely like this genre of games. So this year I beat a little bit more. Usually I don't beat too many in the open world genre. As you know, open world, you can get sucked in the game. So our nominees for open world game are Pokemon Violet. We have the next nominee is Dying Light. The next nominee is Starlink Battle for Atlas. And our final nominee is Hogwarts Legends. And in third place, we have Starlink Battle for Atlas. This definitely has multiple worlds, super exploration. You can explore this space. You can explore each individual world. I believe there's up to like 8 different worlds you can explore. I will say that the worlds are kind of repetitive with a different skin on it, so that's why the exploration wasn't super fun with this open world, but I definitely had lots of exploration. I definitely love that you can fight in the world, fight in the air, all this combat that was going on in Starlink. This is also a played and reviewed game if you want to check it out on the channel. The next game we have for you is Pokemon Violet. This is also another beat game and reviewed game. Last year it was on my, I think, single multiplayer list, but this time it made the open world list because I was not done exploring the world. I do love that I can go here and I can go there. I don't find that there are too many load screens, only when you're going in and out of rooms, I think, or like gyms and stuff like that. I definitely like it. It doesn't get its fair shake, I think. Everybody is super toxic about these Pokemon games, and I don't understand the hate. These games are not so bad. I love my Pokemon. I could be biased. I could be biased. And I guess that makes Hogwarts Legends our #1 game of the open world. Oh my god, is there so much to explore in Hogwarts. Now, I will say the world is a little bit more small, but there's still so much to do. You get to ride your hippogriff, your broom, you ride on these fantastical beasts on land. I wish they would have had some exploration underwater. I think that would have made the chef's kiss with this game if we had to tangle with the mer people in the water, as it were. I'm hoping for a sequel to this game. I don't understand why this wasn't in the Game of the Year awards at all. It did not deserve to be not there at all, especially because one of the really well-selling games of 2023. So Hogwarts Legend is my open world game of the year. Now, our next category is gonna be multiplayer game of the year. And our nominees are Diablo, Age of Calamity, Haven, Fae Farm, River City Girls 2, River City Girls 0, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Orochi Warriors 4, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the Cowabunga Collection. Now, the Cowabunga Collection is going to be all encompassing of all the multiplayers. In third place, we have Starlink Battle for Atlas. Now, Starlink Battle for Atlas was definitely a great multiplayer. You could have so many ship parts. Like, I played with the actual figures, so I had the ship parts, the guns, the people, and me and the second player were changing our ships constantly and changing. Well, he didn't change his character, I changed my character a bit, but eventually I stuck with one I really liked. But this game has so much to offer in terms of gameplay with a co-op person. The only thing is that you can't go very far from each other because you're playing on a single screen, as it were, but split screen. I wish this game was online multiplayer. I think it would have been so much more fun if you guys were exploring different regions of the Atlas, at least in the same world. Like, you had to be in the same world, but exploring different regions, and then while you're exploring, if you need help, you can call the people and be like, hey, I need help, and then they can come to you. I think this would have been much better experience with online multiplayer, is what I will say. But couch co-op was super fun and I enjoyed my time with it. The next game I have for you is River City Girls 2. Now, this one offers a couch co-op and a multiplayer online experience. Multiplayer online, when I played, I think it has changed, was 2 players online only. I think this is now up to 4 players online. Do not quote me, I am not exactly 100% sure. There is no cross-platform as far as I know, but definitely a great couch co-op or multiplayer online experience. Had so much fun with this game. I love the music in this game, the voice acting. This game is a great beat 'em up, and I hope you guys give it a try. The final multiplayer and the multiplayer for this year award goes to Fae Farm. So Fae Farm is my multiplayer game of the year. Oh my god, guys, I will let you know, I hate farming sims. I really do. I always try to get into them, but I never can. I've never been able to get into a multiplayer farming sim or a farming sim at all. I was hoping, like, with multiplayer I would enjoy the farming sim aspect, and I did. Oh my god, I even played this in single player. That's how much I enjoyed this game. I'm trying to get so many more people on it. It does have new DLC, so maybe that'll be on the list for next year for the DLC. But oh my god, did I enjoy the base game. I have a review on the channel, as well as it's a multiplayer review if you want to check it out. But I definitely think this game is definitely something you should experience with multiple people, because there's so much to do daily. And the 15-minute, like, you get a real world 15 minutes for every day, and there's so much to do that if you don't bring friends along, it's gonna be super hard for you to do it all in one day without like really allocating the time. Like, all right, I'm this time to this time, I'm in this place, this time to this time, because that's how I had to do it when I was a single player. I had to allocate my time. But in multiplayer, like, my sister loves doing the farming part, which I really don't like, and I love doing the dungeon stuff, which she's okay with, but she didn't prefer it. So I would take the dungeon parts and she would take the farming parts. And there are multiple farms in this game, so she had one farm to herself, I had one farm to myself. We are hoping to play with our family and start a new farm and enjoy this world together with our family. So super fun multiplayer game, and it is my multiplayer game of the year. Remember guys, if you're the game you don't see on this list, is because I didn't beat it this year, and that's what makes these game of the years, is if I beat it. If I didn't beat it and I'm still currently working on it, it's not gonna be on this list. It'll probably be on next year's list if I'm currently working on it. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of our next list, which is solo RPGs. Guys, these are gonna be role-playing games that are only played solo, and so solo experiences that I've had. And so our nominees are Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, Fairy Fencer F, Advent Dark Force, Pokemon Violet, Atelier Ryza 3, Final Fantasy 1, Atelier Marie Remake, Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins, Hogwarts Legends, Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster. And the winners of this year's solo RPG for me are, in number 3, Crisis Core Reunion. I am super happy that this got a remake, because I was never able to play it because I don't own a PSP and I wasn't planning on getting one just to play this game. And this game was out so long ago. I'm so happy it got a remaster. Now, I did hear voice actors were changed, but since I never got to experience the original, I was super fine with this game. Also a reviewed game on the channel. It was my first beat game of this year, 2023, and I definitely enjoyed my experience with it. I probably am gonna go back and play this and stream it, as I am doing a Final Fantasy series on my channel where I live stream all my Final Fantasy games, because they are just like my favorite franchise and I want to experience it all with you guys again. So this might be a played game again. I don't know if it'll go on another list, since I've already beat it, unless the new game plus adds some modes and it'll go on another list. But I am definitely played and beat game, super excited. It was my first Final Fantasy action game, so it was a different kind of experience for me, because I don't play many action RPGs. Most of my RPGs are turn-based. The second game in second place is Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End and Secret Key. Now, this is the last in the Ryza series, as they have closed out, and it is now a trilogy. And oh my god, did I spend my time exploring the world of Atelier Ryza. They have so many different places to explore, and I love the alchemy. The alchemy was a little harder in this game for me than in previous games, I think the Alchemy in 1 was my favorite so far of these 3. But I definitely enjoyed Ryza's 3 story, where they took us, how it ended. It definitely felt like like Ryza had come into her own in all 3 games, and this one was no exception. This one definitely is about her, specifically the alchemist at the end, and like how the alchemy system was kind of manipulated and stuff, and how she was being manipulated and how she overcame that. Definitely a great RPG. I definitely wouldn't start the Ryza series from 3. I definitely go back and play the other 2. They do have a synopsis in the beginning if you want to skip the other 2, but I would highly suggest you play all 3 and experience the story from where it started. So Atelier Ryza 3 is number 2. And in number 1 for solo RPG, we have Hogwarts Lessons of... This game is so good. I couldn't put it down. The story is so engaging. There's so much stuff to do. There was side quests, mainline quests, optional quests. There's just so much story in this game, and if you are a Harry Potter fan, there's so much lore in the background that's going on, like not even in the foreground, but like things that they're doing, games that the kids are playing, things that are going on in the background that if you are a Harry Potter person, you will enjoy this Legends of. I don't like that there was a download required, unfortunately, and I did review this game recently, and that review is doing pretty well on the channel. So if you guys want to check out how it plays, because I know everybody thinks this game plays super bad on the Switch, I definitely talk about that in the review. But definitely my game, solo RPG of the year. Now we are gonna get I do want to say that I removed 2 categories that were in this in my Game of the Year awards from last year, and those were DLC and visual novel. Unfortunately, I didn't finish many visual novels. I only finished 1 this year. I'm hoping to change that next year and at least read 2 or 3. I am started on a few. There are some that are in the middle, so I just want to finish those, and I'll probably finish those next year. So that was removed, and I haven't really been buying DLC, so like the only DLC that would have gone in here was the Mario Kart booster pack, so I haven't been experiencing too many DLCs for that to be a thing, and visual novels, as I said, wasn't a thing. Alright, so now we're gonna get into our Game of the Year. So we're gonna take all the nominee winners from every category, and we're gonna put them in this category and let you know who I think won. So for our nominees for the Game of the Year category, we have River City Girls 2, Pikmin 4, Fae Farm, and Hogwarts Legends. And in 3rd place, we have Fae Farm. Fae Farm is, like I said, one of my favorite games, and it's sad that it had to be 3. To be fair, this is really tied with our number 2 pick, but I just had to put 1 in 3rd place, so it unfortunately had to be Fae Farm, but I love this game, so I hate putting this in 3rd place. But I've already talked so much about Fae Farm. Let's get into the next game. So our next winner, 2nd place winner for Game of the Year is Pikmin 4. Now, Pikmin 4, I've already also talked extensively of, but definitely, oh man, I couldn't get enough of this game. I wish it comes back with added multiplayer, because I will play this again. You add multiplayer and a way for me to play this online with friends. I wish that even the Dandori battles were online. Like, something should have been online. I really thought that the Dandori battles were gonna be online, and unfortunately it wasn't. Oh man, that was a missed opportunity, Nintendo, for us fans of Pikmin 4. That would have been super fun for us to play the Dandori battles online. And obviously that leaves Hogwarts Legends in number 1. Oh my god, I don't understand why this wasn't nominated for anything in the awards. but in my personal awards, it won so many nominations. Oh man, this game is so good, guys. If you haven't played it, play it on whatever platform is your preferred platform of choice. Obviously, my preferred platform of choice is the Nintendo Switch, and I think everybody should give Legends Hogwarts a game of the, a try, and especially if you are a Harry Potter fan. Oh my god, I can't sing this game's praises enough. I have to put it down. There's not much left for me to do. I've 84% of this game. So super not much left for me to do. All of it is side quest stuff, and I'm like, you don't get I don't believe you get rewarded for 100%ing this game, and I'm like, there's no point for me to keep playing. I just want to keep playing. That's how much I am addicted to this game, guys. But yeah, my Game of the Year award goes to Legends Hogwarts. What did you guys think of our winners and our nominees? Remember, guys, like I said, all the nominees are based on games I completed. So if the game isn't here, it's because I didn't beat it this year. And I only like to give awards to games that I beat, because why am I awarding a game, nominating a game for any award if I haven't played it through? I hate when I watch reviewers not play more than 5 hours of a game. How do you know how that game runs? So that's why, if it's not a beat game, it didn't make my Game of the Year awards. I probably should call it a Beat Game of the Year awards, and maybe that's a more accurate title for this list. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your Game of the Year award goes to. If you want to categorize them and put them in each category, that would be fun too. Write a comment below. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already and you've made it to the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy gaming, guys. Bye.